An eccentric but wealthy investor has a flying saucer. The flying saucer's data has been recorded with a model that will predict the height of the flying saucer at a certain time. I am importing pandas and using pandas to read a CSV file into a data frame. In my data frame, I see there's a time column and a height column. There are 800 entries in each column. Time column I put into a new variable called time data, and the height column I put into a new variable called height data. Then I imported matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, and this block of code is showing the position. It's a little curved, but when we looked at the correlation coefficient is extremely high. This number being so close to 1, that's another indicator that we have a good linear fit. To avoid overfitting to the data we have, one common technique is to split the data into a training set and a test set. I'm going to fit the model on the training set, but then use the test set to make sure we didn't overfit. Here I am importing my train test split command from sklearn model selection, and I'm importing linear regression from sklearn linear model. And this block of code, using the train test split function, along with a couple of different arguments. The first is the input data, which in this case is the time data. The second argument is the output data, the height data, and then what proportion of the data that I have do I want to pull into training. And it actually spits out 4 things: training input set, a test input set, training output set, and a test output set. I'll go over a little bit more about how that works, but for now, it's enough that you understand the end result. The first thing we will do is create a linear regression object. So I do lm equal linear regression, and then I'm going to fit the linear regression only on the training data. Lm fit ttrain, so I'm fitting on the training data, ttrain and height train. And I want to know how well it fit the training data, so I can use the score method, which gives me the r² coefficient of determination.